Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel, welcome to my space. This is 𝑍ᵉ Tarot. This is going to be your October 2022 messages. This is a general message, so whatever messages come out for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Pisces, those are the messages for those of you who resonate with that. It's not going to be for everybody, okay? If this message does not resonate with you, Pisces, check out your other signs that I either have posted or will be posting very soon. Also, before I jump into your reading, Pisces, I'm really sorry for those of you who may have been looking for a reading. Back in September, a family member had passed away out of state, and I had to go to their funeral and be with my family. And you know how it is. When there's a passing of a loved one or a friend, you're kind of just focused on that. So that's why I skipped these September messages. It was a lot going on. There's still a lot going on, but it's starting to slow down just a little bit with what's going on in my life. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it, Pisces, for your messages for October of 2022. So as we usually do, I'm going to shuffle the oracle messages first for your advice and whatever else might be happening for this month, and then we'll get into the tarot for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus spirit guides for their October 2022. So once again, I normally read for all signs of the zodiac, whether it be your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or anywhere else in your chart. This is specifically for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus, just those 4 placements for Pisces spirit guides for their messages for October 2022. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have rest. So it looks like October for you, Pisces, is a resting period, whether that mean resting your mind, resting your physical body, okay? There's always a period of rest for all of us. It's different for everybody. So some of you guys need to go on vacation. You really need a break. It's really going to do you some good. Spending time with yourself as well, or loved ones, family members, people that you love and care about. You'll find happiness there in the month of October. We do have an eclipse. Mercury has now gone direct, but there are still planets in retrograde as we speak. So some of you all are not getting enough sleep. And the month of October is really going to call for you to start taking naps. For those of you who don't take naps throughout the day, maybe it's because you work all day and you feel like you have things to do around the house, or you have other things to do, or you have a second job. Find some point in time throughout your week or throughout your day to rest. Ask for a day off. Ask to come in later so you can sleep a little bit more. Whatever it is that you are able to do to get enough sleep, please do that, Pisces. Please. Some of you guys may need rest from, it could be work, could be family, could be rest from a relationship. Maybe both you and a partner need to take some rest. Maybe you guys are doing a lot of things. You're busy. Maybe if you are having fun and you're happy, because you have the happy card here. Okay? So there are those of you who might be actually happy with your lives. Nothing bad is happening or has happened recently. And you and your partner, or you and your friends or your family, are doing a lot of things. That's fun. However, sometimes fun can be tiresome after a while, and then you realize, I am extremely tired. I really need to go to sleep and take a nap. I've been doing way too much, right? And there are also those of you who are stuck on this can be for one of you. There are those of you who are stuck on the bad, and you only give yourself time to be happy when things are going good. You don't really give yourself time to be happy when things are going bad, because you feel like, I don't have time to be happy because A, B, C, and D. That's understandable. However, sometimes, a lot of the time, we have to realize, Pisces, that the bad is just an obstacle. It's not something that has to stick with you. It's not something that you should focus on. Okay? There's another card that came out here as well, and I want to read this card because this is a fairly new deck to me. So I want to make sure that I'm understanding each of the cards. So, and I want to read this one in particular to you guys. So that's why I'm kind of scrolling through this book to find out the meaning of this. So, but my spirit guides, as I'm flipping through this, they're giving me like images for some of you where you're very selective on what you want to focus on. And there are those of you who are like, I don't want to focus on the happy things because there's so much bad going on in my life. You need to give yourself a break, Pisces, from focusing so much on the bad. It will not serve you in whatever personal situation you are going through, okay? Some of you guys are very selective, and there is like a gray cloud that's following you around. But again, there are those of you who, again, you're happy. It's just that you need to be aware of everything that you're doing is actually making your body tired, and your body may tell you in different ways, I need a break. And like you have this card called Ideation, and it says this card is about the growth of ideas and new projects in your life. Now is the time to focus on creating a safe space for your creative endeavors. This moment is just for you and your project. Let your ideas grow while you nurture and care for them. Enjoy this special time. So there are those of you, Pisces, where there is a specific project or a specific thing that you're focused on. And you may need, there are those of you who need to travel for work on your own. You may need to go someplace alone. Maybe you're a writer, you're an artist of some kind, or what have you. And you are doing a lot of things to accomplish what you've set out to accomplish with this project or with this endeavor. But there is a need to have this pinpointed focus, and you may need some time alone to do that. There are those of you, if you work in a certain industry, you're busy, go, and this job makes you happier, the industry that you work in makes you happy, but there's a special time and place when you want to create your own project or your own way of making money, and you may need to take some time out to go someplace, or maybe even work from home. Some of you guys may decide, I think I need to just work from home and work on a project for myself. And that's what's going to make you feel more fulfilled. But I do get the sense that you all are okay. But others of you, you're struggling with this happiness and this ideation. You're having a hard time tapping into your own ideas. You're inspired by others' happiness. You're inspired by how others live their lives, right? And it could be through social media. You see everyone else or other people that you are inspired by creating new ideas, creating new things. However, the universe is letting you know that you have good ideas too. You can create your own business too if that's what you want to do. You can be happy doing your own thing. You don't have to always involve others in what you're doing necessarily all the time. Sometimes it's good to tap into your own ideas and realize that you have something to offer a team, or that you have something to offer your job, or that you have something to offer the world. You have something to contribute. And there are those of you who may be struggling with that. You're not really tapping into what you can offer the world because you're too busy doing things for other people, or doing things for your job, or running around, working for clients. It all depends. There's something that some of you guys have artist block, writer's block, not really feeling motivated to be able to do your own thing. You're wanting to be more inspired by others and feed off of what others are giving you. And that's okay. That's a great way of teamwork and being a team player. But Pisces, you have so much to offer here. You have so many things on your mind. So many things that you see would make you happy. However, the way you're going about it, for some of you, it's just busy. It's too busy. Your mind might need a break. And trust me, I'm an artist myself. I'm a content creator or a creator in general. And I've hit that point where, and sometimes it could be ADHD, it could be a mental struggle, it could be depression, anxiety, certain things that we go through out every single day, and it blocks us because we just feel like I can't write, or I can't draw, or I don't have the motivation to go outside and go for a walk, or make a healthy meal, or to cook, or to go hang out with my friends, or you don't have that motivation, or you don't have any motivation to create a project, or get a project off the ground, or to get your business off the ground if that's what you're thinking about, or to paint, or to, sketch, whatever that is, whatever it is that you do, Pisces, you may have a hard time with creating from the ground up, creating from your own mind. And some of you guys, once again, this may be because of social media or spending a lot of time around people, that you don't really have the time alone to realize that I have a lot to offer. I have a lot to create on my own. Let's pull another oracle message for you guys, Pisces. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for October 2022. So remember, Pisces, the message overall so far is that you have a lot to offer. And some of you guys may feel like, oh, my friends are doing better than me. They're creating all these great ideas, these projects, these inventions. Or you may have a group of friends or a family. You may come from a family where they make a lot of money and they have their own businesses, and you just kind of feel like you're just the odd one out, right? But you're not, okay? Some of you guys might be slow learners, right? That's okay. We have a sensitive, introspective phase, Moon in Cancer, belonging, card number 16. That's another water energy. So it's your sister sign, Cancer. Introspective phase, this introspection. So what I'm seeing here, Pisces, with the happiness and ideation card, now we have this Moon in Cancer card of belonging. There are those of you who are struggling this month with belonging, with feeling that you belong to a certain group. And even if there are people in your life who work to make you understand that you are accepted, that you're loved, and that you're cherished. And again, I feel like some of you guys, this can have a lot to do with your home life, your family. Something happened in your family, or you never really felt like you belonged, or you just always felt different. You felt that everybody in your family or in your friendship group, you just feel apart for some reason. And that can be just a mental thing that you have to change. And again, spending time and resting, practicing self-introspection. Okay, again, some of you guys just need to be at home by yourselves. You need to tell your family, or your significant other, I just need to be alone. I need this time to connect with myself so that I can figure myself out, so that I can understand what more I can offer the world, or more I can offer this relationship, because there could be a lot of things going on with other people, which once again, being with people, it's Libra season, right? So as I'm giving you this reading, so being around people is a good thing, right? Humans are not meant to be alone for long periods of time. However, there are periods where we need to practice self-introspection. And it says a sensitive, introspective phase. So October is a very sensitive time for you. Things that people say, or things that people do towards you or don't do towards you in a relationship or a friendship or a family dynamic might trigger you in certain ways. But that's because you need to go within yourself and realize, why do I feel this way about my family? Or why do I feel like the odd man or woman out? Why do I feel like I stick out like a sore thumb? Or why do I feel like I always have issues with creating certain ideas or showing that I have something to offer? Whether it be in a conversation, communicating, showing love, more love in a relationship. You just may feel certain things are not coming to you, right? Like you thought they would after putting in so much work. And that's okay. It just means that whenever that happens, it just means we need to sit with ourselves and kind of hermit for a little bit. But not just hermit and wallow in self-pity. It's hermiting and sitting with yourself and realizing, you know what? What is it? What's going on with me? How can I improve? Is there anything wrong with me? Or is it just my people in my past that made me feel like there was something wrong with me and made me feel like I didn't have anything to offer with what the type of industry or degree that I chose, right? So there could be family members who made you feel like in the past what you were doing or what you wanted to do wasn't good enough for them, or that I wasn't going to make enough money. And you may feel, some of you guys may feel like, I don't have anything to offer. I'm working, I'm happy with what I'm doing, but there are other people who don't appreciate it the way I do. Okay? Whatever that means for you, Pisces. But remember, that's all in your mind. Don't give in to the thoughts of, I can't really be happy if I don't have this, or if I'm not like that person, or if I'm not taking notes from this person, or what have you. Some of you guys may have someone that you look up to, and if you're not doing the things that they're doing or taking notes from them, then you feel like a failure in some way, shape, or form. That's not the case, Pisces. You have your own voice, you have your own thoughts, you have things that you want to do, that you have to inspire others. What makes you think that you can't be an inspiration, right? And there are those of you who you're already on this road, you're already on this path, you're already practicing this happiness, and you're realizing that after going within for a while, you're coming out bigger and better and shinier and more beautiful than you were yesterday or a year ago or a few months ago. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you guys, Pisces. So if you find yourself, Pisces, especially for those of you who have a water moon, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio moon, and it's quite possible that the Pisces moon in the month of, are we under the Pisces moon? No, not yet. I don't think so. Before we hit the Aries full moon, you'll find yourself feeling even more sensitive. Okay, and even under the Cancer moon, when that comes around, the moon phase of Cancer, you'll start to even feel more sensitive for some of you who have a water moon, because that's a part of you that's being triggered. That means that you need to focus on that and try to improve that and challenge that. Let's go ahead and see here, Pisces, what the universe has to say and offer you in the month of October 2022. Yeah, some of you guys, this definitely has something to do with work. Three of Coins wanted to show itself. Some of you guys have Earth in your chart. You're dealing with an Earth sign, but there's definitely Earth here. Virgo could also be attached to Scorpio energy as well. Taurus energy and Scorpio, those are two opposing signs. But this can have something to do with work or a project that you've been working so hard on, and it's just, maybe you just feel like it's not coming off the ground the way you want it to, or it doesn't feel like it represents you the way you want it to. And that's when you need to kind of go back to the drawing board, or you just need to take some time, maybe a couple of weeks out, a few days out, to be by yourself and really think about, what is it that I'm missing here? There's a project here for sure. I don't know what project, but if you get it off the ground, Pisces, it can go far. But remember, if your soul is not in it because of some type of a mental block, you really need to address that this month. We have the Death card. There's Scorpio for you. That is Scorpio season. Some of you guys, it could represent physical death, but I see the Death card as a positive card. This is something that's ended for you, or a cycle that's ending, but it's also rebirth. It's transformation. Okay, so there are those of you who are transforming. So you're in that process. You're in that midpoint of changing from the past Pisces to the new Pisces. And that feels weird. For those of you who, when I've gone through my transformation as an individual, that period of, just that mid period, where that transition period feels weird. You don't feel like yourself. You feel like yourself, but you don't feel like yourself. You're still trying to process the past, but also trying to figure out how to embrace the future. You're you're going through that transition. And there are those of you who are stepping into this chapter in your life of, where do I belong? Should I belong anywhere? Or you may come to the conclusion that I don't care where I belong. I belong in whatever category I choose, or I'm going to create my own category to belong to, right? I belong to myself. Depends, right? Some of you guys just feel like you don't belong anywhere. You just feel like you're in limbo in October. But that's because you're transforming. Don't fight it, Pisces. Let it happen. It doesn't feel good, I know, but this is because the universe wants you to take charge of your life. Some of you guys, this Aries energy, so some of you guys have Aries in your chart, or you're dealing with an Aries in your family, but there is this huge transformative energy, and the universe is pushing you towards that this month because you have been living your life based on other people's ideas and not your own. Your life is not your own. You feel like it kind of belongs to someone else, and that's probably why you feel like you're in limbo, because you feel like, well, I've been living my, you might figure out that I'm living my life based on what my parents said I should have lived by, or my grandparents, or tradition. I've been following my friends or following social media, and you may realize that I haven't really taken time out to understand what person I want to be for myself, truly. Okay, so we have the Queen of Elixirs. That's the Queen of Water. I read that as Scorpio energy. So there's double the Scorpio. So there are those of you who have a lot of Scorpio in your chart, but it says beauty potion on it. Oops. It's interesting. Beauty, as they say, is pain, right? Beauty is not something that is easy to come by. And it doesn't mean that you have to be born with it at all. You do not have to be born to be the standard form of, idea of beauty, whatever that means, right? But beauty is pain, as they say. And when you're going through the fire, so to speak, spiritually, and you're transforming, and you end up becoming this diamond, to transform into a beautiful aspect of yourself, to gain beauty, is work. Beauty is work. It's not just something we're all born with, it's something that sometimes you have to really work for it. But we also have to learn to accept who we are every single moment, every single day, as we transition towards the person that we want to be. So whatever person that you want to be, Pisces, when you get there, you'll realize how beautiful that is. But you just have to go through the process. You have to go through the transition. You can't think too far into the future and feel like, well, I'm not there yet, so I'm not happy. Or my business is not where I want it to be, or my finances are not where I want it to be, so until that happens, I'm not going to be happy. No. Stop trying to jump to the future. Stay in the present moment. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. That's Cancer energy. Discipline. Forward movement. Not holding on to the past until things get better. No, letting go of the past and moving forward. Learning your lessons as you go. There's a form of discipline here that's needed for some of you. And it could be financial discipline, could be emotional discipline, could be mental discipline. If you're trying to open up your own business here, there's a form of discipline there that's needed. But if you're struggling with your beauty or your physical appearance, Pisces, if you're trying to transform yourself, or you're trying to change how you look, whatever the case may be, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, you have to accept every step of the journey as a beautiful step. Don't look at other people and what they're doing and be like, I should be like them by now, or I should be where they are by now. Because the people that you're looking at, Pisces, if you are judging and comparing yourself to them, those people also have flaws. Quiet as it may be kept, they have flaws. They have things that they struggled or maybe are struggling with now. They've had to take the steps and stay in the present moment. They've had their struggles and may still have their struggles. Okay? Let's clarify these cards for you guys, Pisces. Clarify these cards for my beautiful Pisces for October 2022 spirit guides. Let's see. 2022. Okay, we have the Six of Rods, so there's victory here. This Death card may seem scary, that's Scorpio, but then Leo is right here to show you, hey, you're going to be fine. That's what I see Leo energy as. It's that energy, that sunshine energy that's here to tell you, look, things may look bad right now and they feel bad, but guess what? You're going to survive. You're going to come out of this. There is a happy ending here. There is relief here. There is victory here. There's triumph. There is a happy ending to this story. This time of mourning a loss of the past, or mourning a loss in your business or a family member or whoever, a loved one, the universe is saying as you heal those wounds, you will come out stronger. You're going to be okay. A loss of a significant other, if you have an ex that you're really sad about, or you're letting go of a lot of family trauma in your life, past life trauma, whatever, the universe is saying you're going to be fine. It feels weird, it feels bad, it feels grueling, right? It feels sharp and painful. But this is for the highest good for your life, Pisces. We have the Page of Rods, or the Page of Wands here. There's the Leo energy again. The Leo energy is coming out to let you know. It's clarifying the Two of Rods, which is the sister sign of Leo, which is Aries. Leo is here to say, hey, yeah, it's tough to get your life in order. It's tough to get your mental body in order. It's tough to face your fears and be that boss man or boss woman or that boss in your life. The universe may be tough on you in some way, shape, or form, or it has been tough on you. But Leo, once again, is here. Those of you who have Leo in your chart, Pisces, if you have Leo sun or rising, Leo is here to let you know you're fine. Cry it out. Do what you got to do, but you're fine. Things may seem like they're crumbling, but they will be rebuilt very soon. Then we have the Star card, Pisces. That's Aquarius. We are in the age of Aquarius. Some of you guys have Aquarius in your chart, in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. So just understand that, but guys, sorry about that. But stop waiting around for things to get better. You just, in the process of this transition, you better yourself. You're beautiful as you are now. And when you become beautiful in the future, wherever that beauty you want in the future, you'll feel beautiful then. But you have to feel beautiful now. Realize that you were beautiful in your past. There's nothing wrong with you. So stop listening to those voices or looking at other people and comparing yourself. It's not worth it. Right? The Queen of Cups is you, I feel. That's that water energy, balancing your emotions as well. Not being guided by your emotions, but understanding your emotions, balancing them, taking control of them. Right? There's a lot of healing here for you, Pisces, in your emotional body, and when it comes to how you love yourself, no matter what anyone has to say about you or their description or idea of you. That doesn't matter. What matters is how you feel about yourself. Okay? Motivate yourself, Pisces. You're going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. If you had any doubt, you're going to be okay. You're going to be more than okay. Okay? So for those of you who have Leo and Aquarius in your chart, please check out those signs as well. And maybe you'll have more resonance with those readings as well. All right, much love and light to all of you guys. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Pisces.